Good.
Every time.
We're
okay. Good. Give me 3 seconds after I do it so I can cut it.
All right.
What it do? It is your boy Andrew Schultz, aka Mr. Goody Two Shoes, and as always, I'm here with Old Man Huggy Joseph Huggins himself. Welcome, motherfucker.
What's up, man? Sorry, I fucked up that drop on that, man.
How many times do I have to say, give me fucking 3 seconds after so I can cut it? Gosh.
I just miss you.
Dude, it's...
I'm sorry. All right, do it one more time.
You're like, no.
No, do it one more time. Yes.
No, dude. No, one mic, baby.
I insist.
No, I don't. I don't. The only that one time though, when those people, like the 15 people came in, like from the yacht, could we ever redo a podcast? That was crazy. Yeah. Hitting the ice machine, wearing sailor hats, like just like I want to take shots.
Dude,
like,
that
was wild.
That was so cringe. Well, I apologize for fucking up the beginning and just screwing everything up. Sorry, man. It's been a day. I was trying to like, swap stuff, and I hit like unmute for you, and then it didn't unmute you, and I was like, oh wait, and then it picked it up, and I was like, shit.
Oh man, you choking, dude. Paging Dr. Heimlich up in here.
Shut up, bro.
My ex roommate, because now your boy's up in Westlake finally.
Okay.
First pod out of the village, as they call it. My ex roommate. Anytime I would bring like a girl over, she would say one time or another, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he would always be like, "Don't ever apologize." And he was like so serious about it, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Don't ever apologize.
He was like he would like look her in the eye. I was like, okay. I was like, sorry, my roommate's a little crazy.
He's a little intense. So I'm gonna go back to my room and watch The Dark Knight.
No, that wasn't me watching The Dark Knight. He would watch anime. I had to like create my own profile on Netflix because he was so into anime that if I like got onto like just the Netflix that we had, I couldn't like find anything that like I wanted to watch because there was so much anime.
Dude, I love you can learn so much from someone's cringe, weird, like Netflix stuff, and it's like your list, and then like you should like what you should watch. It can be some of the weirdest shit.
I know, and so my Netflix now I don't use, but my mom does, and my ex-girlfriend does. And
that's weird.
It's so, but the whole deal was with my ex-girlfriend was she was gonna let me use her Hulu, which I was using in Santa Monica. So now the guy who's all in anime has her Hulu. I don't.
Oh.
Like because I moved in with my brother and he has Hulu, and I created my own profile. Turns out he never created his profile, and I told him, I was like, listen, you need to create your own profile because I don't want you fucking with my algorithm.
Dude, that's yeah. I've seen someone it was all like black action movies and Asian movies, where I'm just like, what are you
What if
watching?
What if there was like a porn but like Netflix style, like.
Well, I mean, I guess if you got onto like someone's like Pornhub account or something, you could click on like their like recommended or whatever, and it'd be like could pop up with some. You could see. I don't know, man. You could click on.
Does it do that?
Yeah, of course, man.
Algorithms
for everything.
I mean, true. I only fuck with Porn MD, which is like the like gangster of all porn. It like owns Pornhub and then YouPorn and like 11 other sites.
That's
but
weird.
No, it's not. It's like the Google for porn.
I've never heard of that.
Porn MD, check it out. Like it literally will pull it all up. However, your boy Okay, I have to say this, and I'm sorry, audience, but it's true. So I started smoking cigarettes almost 2 years ago, and your boy's not really like jerking off that much lately, like because I don't really have to. But I didn't realize this would happen to me. I'm getting like rashes,
Dude.
like dry skin on both of my hands because I'm not using lotion like every day, and I'm also outside smoking cigarettes. So the combination of like not jerking off and like and smoking cigarettes has like I thought I had a disease. Like I was like, what is going on?
This is such an overshare.
I'm just saying.
This is such an overshare. No, I'm dying.
I just gave y'all like the Google of porn, but then just letting you know that he was not really using it that much.
Porn.
Porn MD, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, all you QAnon freaks like up there like just looking up like vaccine like myths. Get your ass on Porn MD.
Man, that's like I just learned something today. That's
dry hands. I literally had to, I've never bought lotion in my life.
You got to get what's that? It's like
I bought it a Vino or whatever the fuck, like the bougiest lotion.
That's pretty bougie. That is pretty bougie.
I know.
All right, well it's 35. Episode 35. This is and I like how we took like
How old are you?
That was such a weird ass intro because like with what like one of our topics is. So that's why I was shaking my head. I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I wish I could see you.
I know you're good. You were gonna go with it with whether I stopped and we started.
I had to tell the people about my dry hands.
Yeah, I could have just said, "Hey guys, like moisturize." But you're good. You're good.
Ashley Larry up in this bitch.
We appreciate it. Well, yeah, it's Talk Shit or Get Off the Pod, episode 35. Yes, my old ass is 35.
Me too.
I actually did the therapy questions this week. They're a little bit different. They should be cool. I've had some people tell us that they like when we like tell stories and stuff. But you were on your weird.
I was telling a story. Was that not?
No, not that. No, I'm just talking about your therapy questions. Your therapy questions.
People like it when I talk about jerking off, not jerking off.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. Jeez, you're ridiculous.
Speaking of Anastasia.
But we're going to be getting into... we were going to do a bunch of different stuff, and then we kind of switched it up. I got this weird thing in the mail, so we'll go over that as our last topic. But for the first therapy question, I will be asking them to Mr. Goody today. So nervous.
Dude, I'm Mikhail Bridges, UCP3.
Mikhail
Bridges is
such CP3.
I know, but well, you're the one who's serving it up.
I know, but I'd rather give.
Dude, I liked in the game yesterday, like where Aiden got like a defensive rebound, and then ran the floor, and CP3 like fed him the ball, like fed the big man to like rewarded him for that rebound.
Yeah,
like,
Aiden's good, man. DeAndre
well,
Aiden's
of course, and they're not gonna re-sign him because their fucking owner's an idiot. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah, they're stupid too because he like played all of his basketball there and played his college basketball there. Like it's
so
just, they love him. But yeah, maybe Boston will pick him up. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's go. Celtics sweeping, baby. Sweeping, son. So that was pretty exciting. I'm very...
Or Twin Towers and send them over to the Sixers to Embiid and Aiden.
No.
Ooh.
No, thank
you. Nobody could fuck with that.
No, thank you. I don't... Yeah. I mean, Embiid's good, but I don't know.
Oh, what do you mean he's good?
I'd rather if I could pick a center, I'd want Jokic. Jokic is a beast.
Is he still in the playoffs? I forget. Oh, that's right.
I mean, he was. He's the first player ever to have 2,000 points, 500 rebounds.
I'm aware.
Or 500 assists.
He's the undisputed MVP this year. Like, they haven't even come out with it. Everybody knows. I get it.
Oh, I guess my mic.
He got bounced.
Hold on.
He got bounced.
Really? Hold on. Let me see. Is that better? Sounds like my mic's a little low.
It sounded legit to me this whole time.
Huh. Okay.
So you're supposed to serve up the therapy question.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, let me ask you your therapy question. Hold on.
Yeah, give it to me.
What therapy question number 1, Mr. Schultz? What in life inspires you?
Pussy.
No, don't be stupid.
Okay, so I actually did say that to my dad when I was like maybe 14, and he's like, because he hustled his whole life. He grew up like in the streets, like single mom, and like I was like, Dad, I only want to get money so I can like hook up with chicks. And he goes, if that's true, you have way more problems than I thought you did. And it was true.
Yeah.
Kind of.
See, for me, what inspires me? And see, I came up with this question, and I don't even have an idea.
I mean, besides Barack Obama.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Barack Obama's speeches on Spotify. Hold on a second. Well, namaste. All the way, weather.
Did you just namaste that? That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, it was awesome until it didn't work.
Yeah, definitely. No, what inspires me? Probably, like proving people wrong. Like, or what inspires me? I've being coming from.
That's different. That's different. I think that's what motivates you.
What inspires me? I
What
guess
inspires
endless pursuit
me?
of happiness. No, I don't know.
I cannot not listen to Barack Obama's inauguration speech without crying. I try to listen to it without crying, and I just can't. Like, that shit inspires me.
Okay.
Audacity of hope. That shit inspires me.
Audacity of Hope. I like
that's
that.
That's the name of his book, but he also dropped it in the speech too.
Yeah, no. Inspires me. I'd say people. I mean, definitely people that just overcome odds in general. So I really like someone like a comedian. It might not be a popular opinion, but like Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. Some people
I fucking love Bill Burr.
Some people don't. Yeah, but I love that he was just like a struggling ass comic for. That's decades, and then ended up blowing up and becoming huge, and he's just so humble. If you listen to his podcast, it's absolutely fantastic, and he's so funny, absolutely hilarious, and just gives great takes, has good guests. But he always talks about, I think recently he was doing these huge shows, and he was talking about how he's just like overwhelmed at times, and he's doing it for hundreds of people in these big stadiums. How he remembers like going and getting, following around and doing random local radio shows to get helping him sell tickets and stuff like that. Or
the grind.
Yeah, the grind. So I think I'm inspired by people who go through the grind, and no matter when they come out that tunnel, they come out of it and are doing what they want and still maintain a sense of self.
Yeah, so a couple things about this. Who's a lot like that is Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk. Yeah.
A lot like that. And then my ex-girlfriend actually tried to give me tickets to Bill Burr's show. Couldn't get them, but she just knew that I respected the fuck out of him. So instead, she got me tickets to Bill Maher up in Santa Barbara. We went and saw him at the, I forget what it was like. It's like the old Santa Barbara theater.
Yeah.
And there was protesters who tried to fuck up the show, which sucked. However, this is hilarious, and I don't think I've said this before.
What type of protesters? What were they
just they were drunk, just yelling
at Bill Maher.
Yeah, it's you guys paid $200 each to go sit in the front row to go start yelling and get and he didn't flinch at all. He just kept going, and then they got pulled out. However, this is the crazy, or I don't know about crazier, but I ordered 2 vodka tonics right when we get there, and the lady didn't so the bartender pours them and then realizes they're both for me. She's like, "Why didn't you just order a double and then I could just give you 1 cup?" And I was like, I didn't even think about that. I just didn't want to have to get up during the show, to get another drink if I wanted one. And fucking, it's like this old Santa Barbara theater, so there's no cup holders. So I have one in my hand, one in like in my lap, and the one in my lap, this like ice cold vodka tonic spills and all over the seat, and it's like plush seats from like back in the day. So now like my entire ass is just covered in like ice and like cold, and my balls are freezing, and the seat is soaked, and the fucking usher comes over and goes, he's like, I actually think you guys are in the wrong seat. And we had better seats than we were sitting in.
So you like moved?
So we moved to like our actual seats, and that seat was still just like soaked in like ice water, basically, and vodka.
That's fucked up.
And then I watched a couple whose seats they actually were come sit down in the seat. The guy was like, "What the fuck?" They had no idea.
Dude, that's so fucked up. That's fucked. That's fucked.
What was I supposed to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't say anything. I mean, I've been in that, like, yeah, you can't really say much.
Okay, so then listen to this shit. So like that shit, like the show's like an hour and a half, and then we walk out. I'm wearing khakis, so this, you know, and I asked my ex-girlfriend, I'm like, can you still see like that? Like, does it look like I like pissed my pants? You know, because the spillage, because it felt like it did.
Yeah.
She was like, no, you're good. And then we get out to the light, and we're like walking out with like hundreds of people. She goes, "Oh no, you definitely can see it. You can definitely see it. I have to go to the bathroom." So this is what she said. So then I just backed up against the wall, so that
because it looked like you wet yourself, and you're standing there with hundreds of people pouring out in front of you, and she just ditched you
to go to she had to go to the bathroom. But told me that I was good, and then so was like, and then told me I wasn't, and then went to go to the bathroom.
Dude, that's messed up. I would probably walk away if I was. I mean, I'd probably.
There was nowhere. I like backed up to like the wall. Like me walking was like.
No, I totally get it, but that's almost like because that guy got his ass soaking wet, you walked out with like looking like you pissed yourself. So like, it came.
I didn't give
circle.
a fuck about that. I didn't
it came full circle for you. Well, I know you didn't, but I mean, in that guy, it was a dark theater. He was like, yeah, whatever, no big deal.
It sucks for him, but it sucked for me too. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah, no, that's true.
We both got fucked over.
All right, therapy,
and I paid for it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm sure he paid for his too.
No, I just meant the drink that I didn't get to drink.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, therapy question number 2, and this is something that I've like argued with people about. I just wanted to have a discussion about it. It's more of like a discussion topic. I think we've touched on it before, but I mean, is the idea or is a one world government actually that bad of a thing? And if so, why? And if it's not, why? Or what, like basically, why would it be bad or why would it be good?
So I could see it being good, you know, like we're like one world. However, I also do appreciate like different like histories and cultures and stuff, and I think like we gain value from that. However, like the United States is like a melting pot. Which makes it like great, which is because there's different cultures and stuff. However, it's one country, so I don't know. Like I could go both ways. Like of course, like if we could all just get along, like and not like fuck with each other, that'd be great. Like, what do you think?
See, and I've had this theory for a while. And this is what I say: is like, yeah, I mean, obviously, everyone likes their sovereignty and they like their nations and stuff. But in like Star Trek and stuff, it's like everyone is unified. They're not like, oh, or it's like some galactic federation. I think if we were to ever leave this planet and like cultivate or terraform another planet, like Elon Musk would want to terraform Mars or some shit.
I like how you said the word terraform, because you're the only person I've ever heard say it, and you've said it multiple times now.
But it's a real word.
No, I don't.
It's like a thing. But yeah, like transforming the terrain into something that's more habitable for yourself or something.
Right.
So yeah, like transform it manually. But if we were able to do that or put some atmosphere, I think it would take the planet's effort as a whole to accomplish a goal like that.
And I disagreed with you because I said we went to the fucking moon by ourselves.
True, but I mean, we weren't trying to all leave the moon because like the Earth is like falling apart and Tom Cruise can't save us from like aliens.
I was
then,
just
like,
talking about how I cried with Barack Obama speeches. I play JFK speeches on my Spotify, and before we went to the moon, he's talking about it. He's like we haven't been to the moon quick enough. Like a G, dude. Like he's just such a gangster. He's like we gotta go.
Well, and I get that, but I'm saying if we
shot him in the head and then we still went.
If there was some existential crisis of this planet, I think it would take the planet to defeat it.
There is, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, we're watching it in real time.
What, the global warming climate?
Climate change.
Yeah, climate change. Yeah, well, I mean, and I would agree with that.
We're fucked.
But also, yeah. We're not in that great a shape. Dude, that would be a fair statement.
Like, me and my dad have been talking about this shit for like 15 years of like how much money you can make like in green energy. So like I don't understand how like companies have not invested in this already. Like I know some have. Like I invested in BP because they were trying to pivot like to like green energy, and I just made a ridiculous amount of money because like their stock went up, but that has nothing to do with it. Like it just like there's so much money, but like people are so addicted to like oil and natural gas that it's like.
Well, I think that it's a big cog in the system in general, so I think it's difficult for people to move off of it. There'd be such, and this is what they talk about.
I think it's subsidies. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of hands that get fed down that pipeline of what the energy setup is right now. That it's difficult to. You'd be taking so many people off of the teat that it'd be like.
I know, but ExxonMobil, like they knew this shit like in 1970 that this shit was like bad for the
Well, no, definitely no, yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't they have used all of their like trillions, like probably like of dollars, to like invest in like clean energy? Instead we have to rely on fucking Elon Musk's bitch ass like to like make electric cars you can't sell. Like, get out of here. Like, it's like, I don't get it, man. Like, it's like such a huge business opportunity. It's like my $1 trillion idea that I'm not going to tell on the air because you advised me not to.
Yeah, I wouldn't share those ideas.
I know, but I still haven't even told you.
Like, yeah, I don't even know what it is.
I'll call you as soon as we're done with this, and I'll tell you.
No, I don't want to know. I like that it's mysterious.
No, I told QuickDraw right afterwards, and he told me like I need to copyright and trademark that immediately.
Then why haven't you?
Because I'll just talk to you. You tell me. Okay. Because
fair enough.
It's gangster as fuck.
All right. Yeah, so I mean, I think that.
So yes, if we were all one country, that'd be great. That's what the United States literally, is. It's like they call countries states, right? Like, and we're all like all the states are united. So it's just it'd be great if we lived in harmony.
Well, I'm not saying live in harmony. I'm just saying in the hypothetical where there's some like crazy octopus aliens coming from space. I think we'd want everybody on the same side, like some Independence Day shit. It's one of the best parts of Independence Day when they show they're all getting dropped all around the world and everyone's getting along and they're like, yeah.
I thought the pandemic would be that, and it proved not to be.
No, definitely not.
But however, well, I was gonna say, Ukraine, like, kind of is like, we're uniting. Like NATO. I mean, NATO's showing up even though Ukraine's not in NATO, but. That's not the whole. It's not the whole world, Like,
yeah, no.
Xi Jinping's out there, just like,
I think we just
see what the fuck happens.
Everyone, like, do we need Dennis Quaid to be on the team? Because
is he alive?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid's like insane right now. He's absolutely batshit crazy.
Because I got your boy Ron that died Bill Paxton. I felt so bad.
Yeah, you should. R.I.P. Bill Paxton. R.I.P. But no.
God bless. Assalamu alaikum.
But yeah, no. I mean, I just feel like obviously everyone should keep their sovereignty. There's just some hypotheticals where if we were gonna want to leave this planet and we all,
what would you prefer?
And we all had to, because are we gonna be like, all right, peace out, everybody else, we're out of here, fuck you guys, we're taking our own spaceship to go do our own new planet, and you guys can all just like eat a dick.
I'm so
or get there on your own.
I'm so patriotic, like about living in the United States, but I'm also like, if it's a term, patriotic about the Earth. Like, I don't understand this bullshit about trying to go to a different planet. It's like, how about this planet? Like the fucking best.
You just
planet.
said we're fucked 2 seconds.
We are, but like, because people won't get their shit together. Like, but I don't like. Nobody knows where else to go. You want to go to fucking Mars? Mars is what it looks like when we fuck this shit up, like, completely. Like,
well, I know. I'm just using that as like something they've discussed. But I do feel
people should like invest more in this Earth than like trying to get to like a different planet.
No, I definitely agree with that. I'm not disagreeing with that. But if there was something where we had to, we'd have to work together. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. I mean, we talked about it before, that international space
and I
station.
feel like a lot of people with these different troubles we have, they feel like, oh, it doesn't impact me directly. Just like when it comes to, you know, somebody else's social issues or whatever. If you don't feel like it directly impacts you, they don't give a shit. They're just like, all right, whatever.
It's like the boil, like the analogy of like the boiling the frog. You like put it in like room temperature water or whatever, and
slowly turn it up over time, and it doesn't leave.
We're all like witnessing like what's happening, and like it's just, but and there's people who, you know, have conspiracy, like, they're like, oh, it's not true, like, you know, like climate change, and it's like, shit, you know, like it's tough, dude. It's tough out there. Like, I don't know, dude. But there's winners and losers, you know, like. Canada, Russia, like, they're gonna get so much more land when like the ice melts, like that, and then which is gonna have like petroleum and shit, like, and just like cause like a way worse problem. Like it's dude, life is tough.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but I'm an optimist, and
doesn't sound.
I know. It doesn't sound like it. I'm a realist, but I'm an optimist. Like I just thought like that we would figure this out, or at least like get on board like way quicker than we have. Like it's almost embarrassing, like, to be like a human and like just be like, oh, still haven't done shit about this. Like, it's like, are you kidding?
Well, yeah, you need a lot of people to take it serious, and like, you know, there's people it's not in their best interest to change the way we go about doing stuff, so they're not incentivized to really change or adapt or really take on any more regulations or rules that's going to cost them more to their bottom line. It's a bunch of people, some of them who've owned these companies for decades, generations, who it's literally about their bottom line. They could give two fucks about anything else, and that's how they were taught to run their business.
But there's like fucking TikTok stars and YouTube stars. Like, it's like spend your fucking money.
Well, they do. They have like the Save the Kids coin, and then it's like a crypto scam, and then like it's all fucked, man. Everyone's fucked. It's like a big fucked circus. It's crazy. It's super nuts.
So dumb. It's like, there is money in green energy. Just fucking invest. Do it.
True.
Like, god damn it.
All right. Well, therapy question number 3, and then we're gonna get into our 2 big topics that we're gonna rant.
For the record, it says number 4, but it is
true. Well, I was gonna do a 3, and then I deleted it because I didn't like it. And then so I thought this was a good one.
Self-censoring.
Try not to make it. Well, no, I didn't like it. I was like, up, and then I tried to swap it, and then it was just a thing. I was trying to type too quick.
It's fine, dude. It's talk shit.
No, you're good. I know it is talk shit. Stupid. All right. So tell me, All right, we're both going to share. I was thinking about this. I was discussing something with someone the other day. I want to know just one. It's one embarrassing childhood story, but it's got to be one that is like shaped, that you feel like has impacted you now as an adult today. Something that like you would think about on a regular basis, that you like avoid that situation as much as possible. Because we all have those. We all have those.
So mine, I don't know if it's the most embarrassing, but I just talked to my sister and my mom about this like vividly like last week. So it's on top of my mind. And it is so crazy. It's not so crazy. It's so weird. So me and my sister took raw chicken that was like expired, that my mom had put like in the trash. We took it over to our babysitter's house, who lived down the street, put it on her front door and ding dong ditched her, and then like went and like hid behind the bushes. And then
what the fuck? What is that? What the fuck? How old were you?
I was like, it was before I moved to Texas, so I was like maybe like 8.
That's so weird.
Yeah, like the exact same time I was catfishing like 24-year-old females like on AOL 2.0.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, same time frame. And so, so we go.
What do you got planned for the weekend? I'm gonna be putting expired chicken on people's doorsteps and catfishing bitches.
My babysitter
on the AOL game chat rooms.
But this is what I learned. Okay, so we hid behind this bush, like, and she like was outside. She opened the door, you know, because we didn't unditch her, and she's looking around. And I panicked, and I got up, and I ran, and it was like, I lived in a cul-de-sac, so I ran to my cul-de-sac, like, to my house, and she's like, Andy, is that you? And I ran all the way to my house, and, like, went in the front door, and so it was like, obviously it was me, you know?
Did she come say something to you?
She called my mom, and my mom was so pissed. And she asked both me and my sister if we did that, and we both said no, and we were like relentless about saying no. And my dad's like on a work trip, so he's not even around. And my mom, I won't even say it.
How did
she hit me with like a plastic baseball bat?
What? Good Lord.
She's a Christian woman. She's been to confession. Don't even worry about it.
Well, that's like 90s. Like 90s mom.
She was just so mad that like it was so obvious that we did that. Like, and we would not say that we did it. Like,
that's absurd. Like, so we used to ding dong ditch, and we used to like escalate it. I don't know if I've said this before, but it gets like boring because like this area, whenever you reach a certain age, there's like so much you can do, but not, and you're not like really getting into any trouble. You know, you're in that like in between area. You're still riding your bike, doing sorts of stuff, like doing whatever. So, but you're escalating like the mischievous stuff you're getting into. Oh, yeah. And we use
toilet paper.
Yeah, like toilet papering. That's what you get into like that. But we used to ding dong ditch people, and then like I'd throw M80s at like in the bushes.
Bro, as hold on, as your attorney.
No, this is a great story. This is a great story.
I don't know.
I'm comfortable with it.
Are you sure?
It's not that bad. Nobody got hurt. So we used to, what we do...
Throw explosives?
Little M80s or M60s, and you throw them in the bushes, in the front bushes on the lawn, because it would make a loud pop sound. So it'd spook people. It was a terrible idea now. And
if you're in Florida or Texas, I guess it's okay, but I don't know, dude.
Well, this is like, you know, we were, 11, something like that, 12, so we're not doing anything like...
I didn't do that. No, don't put me
No, involved. you were at 8. You were throwing expired meat on people's doorsteps and running away. Please,
like
Mr.
an
Moral
asshole.
Compass.
Like an asshole.
Like a dick. I mean... Well,
running to my house so that they would know exactly who it was.
Well, so it was great. So we were doing that, and we were riding around, and there was like 6 of us, so it's like so stupid. And we're riding around, and we're ringing people's doorbells. And I ring this one doorbell, and there's a guy, like you can see him, so you have to time it. So I'd sit there, and then you throw it. And I threw it, and it landed up in the bushes by...
He called the poop shit.
It landed up by in the bushes by his door. And he opens the door and he's like, hello? And it goes, pow! And it makes a loud explosion sound like boom. And this dude literally, okay, I'm not even kidding you. I'm not making this up.
Why? Why would you do this?
I don't know. Because I was stupid and like 12 or some shit. And
it seems like a felony to me.
Oh, well, now that's what I'm saying. Now, definitely. Like that guy would be packing heat and he would have shot me, but like as I was on the way to his doorstep.
Oh yeah. You didn't even need to have fireworks.
I wouldn't even make it to that point.
You'd just be like, yo, I'm here for like the LDS church, and he'd be like, boom.
Yeah, I was riding around on my missions, man. And this dude, he made it was hilarious because I throw it up and it makes a loud pop sound. Nothing super.
Oh, the firework does.
Yeah, the firework.
Yeah,
does.
no shit.
It's like 5 feet from.
It's like a fucking gunshot.
Yeah. Well, it pops.
Trust me, bro.
It pops, and this dude goes,
it pops.
Hold on,
like Red Curry on a tackle.
He goes, and he grabs. He like stumbles back and like hunches, like grabs himself like he got shot and stops.
What is wrong with you? Why are you telling this story?
He stops.
Why?
He stops and then he looks around and looks super confused. And then he just closes the door. It was the weirdest thing.
Stop. As your attorney, I'm advising you to stop.
That's not that bad.
Dude, Rick Stacy is gonna sue the fuck out of you. I know it's Rick Stacy.
No, it wasn't.
I know
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't even. It was some like.
You would have got shot. You would have got shot before you even got close to Rick Stacy's house. You like had security like down the street.
That's like a big ass neighborhood now, man. It's like some big crazy neighborhood.
I don't know where he lives, but I just know he just like lights money on fire. And told my dad I was built like a brick shit house. I was like, shout out to him.
Yeah, dude. He's still setting fire to.
That's a felony, is lighting fire or to cash.
It's probably prop money. I bet you at some point.
No, that's a felony.
Lighting prop money on fire.
You don't think it was real?
I mean, I bet you at one point it was real.
I
he strikes me as the type. I mean, he's got all the
Are you telling me right now? Are you telling me right now Rick Stacy didn't light real money on fire on camera?
I'm sure he did. I don't know if he does.
You sound like a QAnon shaman, dude.
No, I'm saying I'm sure he did at one point. I doubt he does now because people.
All he does is like.
Somebody would, if he did that on camera, and if it's a felony, somebody would see it and they'd report him if he was still doing it to this day. I'm sure some of his OG stuff, he was definitely lighting.
You don't report Rick Stacy on anything. He runs the government. Like, what do you mean?
He's retired,
dude.
I think he's retired.
Like he's not invested in like Halliburton. Like, I mean, what are we talking about? Come on.
Who knows, man? Like I said, like that he had that big chunk of property, and it's like sliced up into all these huge homes
that you lit on fire.
A section of it, the back portion,
allegedly.
No,
accidentally.
Like I did, like I got caught.
Yeah. You're not an arsonist.
Like my dad was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I don't know." But that same thing. That was fireworks, man. What can I tell you?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
What can I tell you, man?
What do you do?
No, you couldn't leave me to my own devices. I'm way better now, but yeah, I mean, but what? Okay, obviously, you shouldn't go ring people's doorbells. If you do,
why?
I
encourage it.
Do not throw fireworks in the bushes when you do.
No.
But
that's totally different.
It was absolutely hilarious to watch this dude like soap opera fall back and be like, and then like. Stop.
Why did he? Why did he do that?
Because it's like I think he thought he got shot. I don't know, but he didn't get shot. But he made this whole like. So that's what I'm saying. So we ring the doorbell, and I had somebody else.
He actually thought he got shot. I thought he was like doing it like.
I'm in the street by the curb, and I throw it up, and it's by the bushes, and it's a good like 30 feet to the door. So it lands like in the bushes, kind of by the door. When it pops, I see him open it, and he's like, and he drops and like slunches down. He doesn't fall all the way down, but he slunches over and stops. And then
what is wrong with you?
And then looks around and just stands up normally and looks around like he's super confused and like slams his door. It was the funniest thing. It was so funny.
Dude, you get fucked up for that. Like even back then, this one guy, I was at the paintball.
Like single digits. What are they gonna? I mean, come on, man.
I don't know. I was like at the paintball field, and this guy shot my shoe, not in the middle of the game. My dad saw it and almost fucked him up. This guy called me a hothead when I was playing hockey, and my dad chased him through the stadium. I don't know, dude. Maybe my dad's wild, but I just feel like
I don't know, man. You've told some way worse stories, way more incriminating things.
Oh,
maybe, yeah. I mean, come on, come on.
The dude ran guns. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Let me say
internationally.
Okay, embarrassing story. Okay.
That wasn't it?
No, that wasn't embarrassing, man. That was absolutely hilarious. I mean, as a kid, in hindsight, it's terrible, and you don't do that. But that was so funny.
I feel like every episode I tell embarrassing stories, but on purpose.
Yeah,
because it's funny.
Yeah, and I think that story's hilarious. that dude was fake acting. He was selling like he got shot and he didn't get shot. He did
that's what we need to
made
figure
the
out.
body movements of he took a bullet. That would
okay, but okay. What we need to know is, did he think he got shot, or was he just acting, thinking he was gonna get the bag, from getting shot?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's so many.
That's what I'm at.
Maybe he thought there was somebody this whole time. There was someone who was out to put a hit on him, and then they weren't. And then so he was
hilarious.
"This is it."
It's not hilarious if he actually thought he got shot.
He didn't say anything.
But
he stopped and got real serious.
If he was flopping,
no, but I mean he made a sound, a guttural sound, he got it was I could hear it. I was oh my god.
He's like Jay Crowder, just hitting the ground.
Dude, there was 6 other people with me, and it was the funniest thing. We died laughing. It was just so funny.
Why? Okay, we gotta move on, dude. Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but yeah.
I think it's really bad throwing fireworks, M80s.
We used to throw tennis balls at cars. We used to do all sorts.
Dude, we used to put match heads in tennis balls, and then throw them, and they would explode.
We would take these. We would take water balloon launchers, and we'd go over in the big field over by Southridge Lakes, and you can launch water balloons.
As your attorney. Okay. We used to do really fucked up shit. You're right.
Yeah, we used to do some wild stuff.
You're not different than me. I'm not trying to say that you're more fucked up than me. I'm just trying to say maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
No, that was absolutely hilarious. That was so funny.
Shit, last episode that's what talking about burning down the goddamn school.
Oh yeah, stop. All right, so we got 2 topics to touch on. Topic number 1, we were talking shit about it. We weren't all about it. I'm still not. We'll see what happens. But
didn't think it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, you were really passionate about it too.
I thought it was bullshit.
He's not even that liquid. You got. Really
he's not. He's not.
So, but yeah, we're talking about Elon Musk. He bought Twitter. They accepted his offer. What did they say? It was 30% over what the premium.
That's right. He bought it at a premium. Morgan Stanley was the broker, and he borrowed against his Tesla shares to get liquid in order to do this purchase. So I was right that he didn't have the cash. So if fucking Twitter does not go well, your Tesla stock is fucked, because half of it is not half of it. It's worth $1 trillion, and he borrowed 30 something billion against it. But a lot of it is invested now in Twitter,
which is so weird to me. That's weird. That's so weird. I mean, do your thing, Elon. Live your best life. If you want to buy a social media platform and be another billionaire with something like that, or some newspaper or media company. But that's just that's really weird. I think they've
made a Joey Bag of Donuts move. It's he heard us talking shit, and he's
somebody else paid Joey Bag of Donuts. He's paying them. Joey Bag of Donuts didn't buy Spotify. Spotify was like, let me cut you a check, and they cut him a check.
Yeah, they're about to cut us a check. That's right.
Shout out. That.
I don't know. Sweden randomly just started listening to the pod. Shout out. I don't know where the headquarters of Spotify. Oh wait, it's in Sweden.
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous. But yeah, I mean,
it's just a fact.
But to me, I've been seeing his tweets where he's talking about like, oh, DMs should be encrypted on both sides, so that way, like just like on Signal, so people can't read your messages and hack your stuff, and like testing and trying out all these different ideas.
You know what it reminds me?
It's almost seems like he's like saying like, hey, well, maybe what if I did this? And he's like trying to see how people feel about it.
It reminds me of when, so on May 1st is when we killed Bin Laden. It was also the exact same day as the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So our boy Barack went up and did like his little shtick like that they do every year at the White House. Yeah, same day as like SEAL Team 6 is like in the air. He did like so that therefore like nobody like thought anything was up, and he clowns, and Donald Trump is in the room.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he clowns Donald Trump like for like because Donald Trump was giving him shit about his birth certificate, so he clowns Donald Trump for being like making decisions like on The Apprentice. He's like, oh, that would keep me up like at night, like whether I had to cut Meatloaf or some other actor or like D-list actor.
Oh yeah, on The Apprentice.
Apprentice
bullshit.
Celebrity Apprentice, whatever the fuck it was. But however, that was the day that like
Trump decided to run.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that. Yeah. I've heard that story before.
That's what this reminds me of. Is like Elon Musk is like didn't really want to buy Twitter, and then everybody's like, "You're a fucking clown, dude." And then he's like, "Oh, I'll show you who's a clown. I'm the richest man in the world," and then bought it.
Well, and also he was on the board. He was wanted to be on. He was on the board. He wanted to be the majority. He bought the majorities. Like, but he wanted
nobody on that board, by the way, like or the former board, because I guess they don't exist anymore. Had any shares. Like Jack Dorsey, the motherfucking founder, had less than 2% of the stock in Twitter, and everybody else on the board, none.
Well, yeah, I mean, Twitter has only turned a profit, I think, once.
I'm not even talking about like profit. I'm talking about no shares.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, also
they're not even invested in the goddamn company.
Well, but I mean, what I'm saying is you can't be on the board and like talk shit about something you're on the board of. Like, so that's basically what he was doing. So he purchased the majority share.
That's why you're there.
You can't publicly slander something you own a majority of shares in. You can't like fuck with stock like that. You can't be on the board. You can't sit there.
Yes, you can.
I don't think you can do that. Not in the structure that they have.
We're about to get board seats, dude. And the reason why we're on that board is to talk shit to them if they're fucking up. Like that is
talk shit to them, but
your fiduciary responsibility.
I don't think that you can own a majority of shares on Twitter and then use that platform to talk shit about the platform that you own.
Well, what they did was like they called it a poison pill, and so if he got up to 15% of the shares, then they would sell. They would like create more shares and sell them at like a discount, so it would devalue his like ownership of the shares if he got to 15%. It's called a poison pill. It's never worked. It didn't work again because he fucking got the company, bought it, and dude, if I'm telling you right now, allegedly, him and Jack Dorsey have hooked up, dude, like on ayahuasca.
Well, I mean, he basically that investment. He thinks that like Twitter's the future of communication for everybody. That's like kind of
he calls it
bets on.
Yeah, he calls it the
town square.
Yeah.
The town square where I'm like, I don't know about that.
No. The super producer tried to get me back on Twitter like maybe like 7 years ago, and I had gotten hacked like 9 times. My Twitter handle is Jesus F Baby, and I haven't tweeted since like like 2010. Like, I was just done. I'm like, and then I got hacked in the fucking Cambridge Analytica bullshit too on Facebook, so whatever. But it was just over and over and over again on Twitter. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just make my jokes on Facebook.
Yeah, it's funny to like read people's arguments and stuff, but I don't like use Twitter. It's more for sports, anything like that. I keep up to date with like UFC fights and boxing matches or sports.
NBA Twitter is cool.
Yeah, NBA or NFL Twitter can always be funny as you like watch and people are live tweeting games. That's always funny. But,
the think about this. They invented fucking Vine. What's Vine? It's TikTok.
Yeah.
They quit on it. Think about how much money.
Yeah, they would have.
Like Elon would never be able to fucking buy it if they just stuck with it. And Vine just, which it is what TikTok is. It's literally the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah. Just
one's owned by a Chinese company, one's not. Like one doesn't exist anymore. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking weird to me, man. I don't understand, like.
And then Facebook's like, yo, let me just steal that shit. IG real.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, IG real. Yeah, but I've never, like, I mean, Twitter's okay. I have one. I don't use it that often. If I do, it's more to, like, promote stuff and whatever, but I've never.
I just think it's weird. Like, the whole thing of Elon just, like, feeling like he needs to do this is weird. Like, and then also he's never once been like, yo, it's like, I'm trying to, like, make money. He's like, it's about freedom of speech. It's like, okay, dude. Like,
yeah, that's kind of a lame.
For that much money, too. Like, you're dropping like $50 billion, like, just because of freedom of speech. Like, why is Morgan Stanley even standing by this?
Is he gonna, like, in the countries that it's like blocked or whatever, is he gonna like like lift the bans and the censorship blocks around the world? Is North Korea gonna get Twitter now because Elon owns it? Like, I don't understand.
He's a stooge. He's gonna be
that's what I'm saying.
No puppet, you're the puppet. Like, yeah, he's gonna have to like make
free speech for who?
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's gonna have to make concessions, like for Xi Jinping. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you know, like, dude, why? How does he even have the time for this shit? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bitcoin is so like bad for the environment, but you're just like launching rockets left and right. Like, what are we talking about, dude? Like, Elon, get your shit together. I know you're smart, but like, you're kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, while I can appreciate the things that he does when it comes to certain things, of course, I'm also not obsessed with him. Like, I think I've mentioned this before, is like the just blind like following. Cult mentality where it's like, I'm weird because I'm not all about it, and it's like, that's not cool, or like give me shit or roll their eyes at me, and I'm like, what? Like, I just am not like all blindly believing in this dude who's fighting for my free speech on like an internet platform as an American, and he's like from South Africa. I don't know what it's
don't shit on that, because he is an American. Like,
well, no, but I'm just saying, like, it's all over the place. I'm like, who are we fighting for free speech? Who are like all the people that have been blocked or banned or something like that?
He's a psycho, but this is the thing.
He's a psycho.
Like, he is.
You have to be at
that's
level,
that's what I was trying to say. Like
Oprah.
No.
Oprah's a psycho, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Yes.
She's a psycho in the sack, I bet. Yeah, what's up, Oprah? Oh, Lynn Khan, holla at me. Oprah, what's up? Anyways, I'm saying, like, it's because he's on the spectrum. How about that? I'll say that. And everybody is. That's why it's a spectrum.
Yeah, I think he has Asperger's, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't know. And, like, Will Smith will come up here and slap me if I, say something incorrectly. However, I'm just saying that, like, in order to be that successful, you have to be, like, a little bit off, right?
No, I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying that the purpose...
So he's a little off.
That the purpose behind it, to me, seems a little off.
Yes.
And it seems goofy.
Right.
And it's freedom of speech on like an internet platform where people tweet, and you can get away with tweeting some pretty crazy shit as long as it's not over the top.
You could incite an insurrection, apparently.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, never forget, dude.
Dude, that was, yeah, I mean, we don't have to get into that, but
we don't have to get into that, but like, that's the type of shit, like, he's gonna have to deal with now. It's like why do you even want to be involved in this? Like we talked about it, like, early in this podcast, like, me and the super producer, I was like, because I thought Goldman Sachs might buy Robinhood. And I was like, Robinhood's like a lot like Facebook. Like, it's dirty. Like, why would you even want to get involved in that? Like, it's kind of like Twitter, too. It's like, why? Like, why?
Yeah, I don't understand the purpose behind wanting to purchase it. It makes no sense to me. It's weird. It seems like some weird, like, vendetta thing.
Don't you think, like somebody would have done it already? And why is Morgan Stanley, like involved just like for the commission? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's so weird. And like so who owned the most shares was Vanguard.
Yeah, that
is a hedge fund.
Yeah, Saudi based. Does it like a Saudi based hedge fund?
Yeah, so they actually, I think they own more shares than Elon, or like right around the exact same.
No, they
amount.
bought more. He owned the most, and then they bought more.
Yeah. But then Morgan Stanley was the one who like. Goldman Sachs was representing Twitter. Vanguard owned like the most shares, and then Morgan Stanley was on Elon's side, like brokering the deal. And so like you're just dealing with like the biggest like hedges like in the
it's
world.
Some Succession shit, man.
It really is. And
some
I don't get it.
Waystar.
Like, I would think this would happen. It's because like all these like reporters like get their news from Twitter. You know, it's like the media is on Twitter more than like the public is. I feel like.
Yeah, that's why I like it. I can follow people and keep up with shit, but that's basically what I use.
It makes it a bigger deal than it actually is, though. You know.
Yeah.
Like Facebook, like in Instagram, which owned by Meta, you know, like that shit just like it's just like printing cash. Twitter's not printing cash.
Twitter's only turned a profit, I think, one year since in its existence.
Well, Elon's used to that. Tesla.
What did you say? It was valued at $1 trillion or something.
It is.
Crazy?
It
That's
is
nuts.
That's why Apple got back in the game for their car. I forget what they're calling it, but like they have a automated car that they're working on. And
yeah, I've seen that.
They stopped the project, and then once Tesla got to like $1 trillion, they're like, yeah, we should probably get in the game, like, because the entire car market combined, every single car company besides Tesla, is like only $400 billion. Think about that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
That GM, Ford, Honda, just name them, just add them all together. The one company I wanted to short like so bad, it was Rivian, that new like truck that's like electronic.
Yeah,
dude, that shit has plummeted so hard, but they like won't let you short it right when it goes on the market. Like, you have to wait like a month, or I don't know what the rules are, but it like opened up like at 100 something, and then like shot up to like 200 something. Now it's like at like 40.
Dang. Well, then now's the time to buy. What if it bounces back?
No, I just knew like how it was worth more than fucking GM and Ford combined on its IPO day. How? They sold 2,000 cars.
I think we talked about that on a previous episode where they like overhype and overvalue this shit.
I'm so pissed because we couldn't short it, and it's in the fucking like dumpster right now. Like obviously, like it was so obvious. Like, talk about a pump and dump. Like,
would you short Twitter now, or are you gonna? Would you buy, because it's been going up?
No, it's just like Robin Hood. It's a stay away for me.
Really?
But yeah, I just like I don't want to fuck with it. Like it's just too dirty. Like I don't think that it's going to go much further. Not a financial advisor. Not a financial advisor yet. However, I don't think it's going to go too much further up. But I also don't see it's already so low. Like it's not gonna like crash. So like I wouldn't say like short it either. Like I would just be like,
you're just not touching it.
Yeah, it's like Alibaba like stock. Like they talk about like how it's like Fidelity says it's like so underpriced. My guru Prof G says it's underpriced, and I'm like, dude, I'm not touching it, dude. Like I'm not touching like Chinese stocks. I understand Alibaba's like that, you know, Amazon on steroids. Like I get it, like, but it's not trustworthy, and like Twitter's not trustworthy with like Elon running it and fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Like I just in Robinhood it's just dirty.
Yeah, Robinhood's pretty sketch.
Yeah.
They had like a good like how long, and then it was just like you're sketchy.
Yeah.
I think it took like the first Doge rocket, and then everyone like was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah, shit's like illegal in Europe, like the gamification like tactics that they use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, and they're like trying to pass legislation here to make it illegal, and that's how they make 75% of their income is those what was it called, like the order flows.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how Robinhood makes their money. So they'll just give it to like Citadel, and like to process it like more efficiently, and like that's literally illegal in Europe. So and they're trying to make it illegal in the United States. And it's like, so then what?
Yeah.
78% of your profit is just gone, or illegal.
Yeah.
Like, you're done.
Yeah, you're done, son.
You're done.
And
as
then,
you should be.
And then last topic. So I still live. This is going to be interesting. I got this. No, it is. This is the.
No, of course it is. Of course.
This is volume 3 of a special issue. So this came in my mail today, and it's the South.
What's a newspaper?
Southlake Family Times.
What? That's what it's called.
It's a political. It's paid for by the Southlake Family Times PAC. There is a super PAC, a political PAC that exists in Southlake.
A political action committee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you don't know what a PAC is, but that's crazy. There is Southlake.
Not surprising.
Southlake. Not surprising, but because people have a lot of money out here. But the South.
They took over the school board.
Yeah. Well, and that's what this is all about. So it's the Southlake Family PAC. Is the people who post this. It is the Southlake Family Times. I'm holding it up. It says "Dark Money in Local Elections?" ? So I looked at this and I was like, "Oh man, like
why is this delivered to you?"
Because I'm a registered voter in the area, so like they can make. And I think last time I voted at the courthouse. So I think that like maybe it came to me in the mail. I mean, I live remotely in the area. So I'm on the border.
So these people just pay for this paper of like bullshit. I'm gonna deliver to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically. I mean, everyone got one. And
how is this legal?
Don't know. But yeah, it's a dark money in local elections. So if you don't know anything, we've touched on it before.
Joseph's black. Why does it have to be dark?
You've probably heard of it on like any media outlet. The area, the hometown we grew up in, Southlake, has had some issues with race relations, with people from other schools, part of town, kids going out, just it has this stigma of kind of being an uppity, pretentious kind of racist place, and it's definitely a very conservative, Republican-leaning area. So I thought it was hilarious.
Richest town per capita when we lived there, or when we went to high school there. It is. You don't have to say stigma. Everything you said is just true. It's not a stigma.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'd say that people are like, "Oh, where'd you grow up?" And you're like, "Oh, Southlake." They're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Shut up, man."
I mean, we held it down. Like, we were cool.
Well, that was before it got weird.
But
well, it was already weird. I'll tell you, it was already weird. It was already weird.
It was fucking weird.
But
we just happen to be cool.
So this is literally the craziest shit ever. So I pick it up and I'm like sitting there and watching the basketball game that was a blowout, and it was like which game was it?
Mavericks?
No, it was the first game that was like a complete and total blowout. The Mavs play tomorrow. You were making fun of them earlier.
Memphis?
No, it was just no.
Celtics.
No, but somebody played. Anyways, somebody was playing today, and I was watching.
What? How are we not gonna figure this out?
Nuggets game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was making fun of the Joker.
So this is obviously a conservative super PAC, and it's the way it's written. It's like the craziest shit I've ever read, and it's all just the craziest propaganda. I think there's pictures of tweets, there's pictures of Snapchats, there's of all sorts of stuff. Like how do
you do a picture of a Snapchat?
Like somebody screenshotted it, and then like that screenshot of someone's chat in a Snapchat is posted inside this with very little context. But apparently,
only screenshot a Snapchat if I want that girl to know that I did that.
Chill.
Like, I'm serious. Because you get notified if something.
Well, yeah, but yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo. I screenshotted those titties. You know
back to the school board conversation. Ridiculous.
Shout out.
So it starts out talking about this candidate Stephanie Williams. She ran before for a school board seat, and she lost it to this guy who's all over my freaking feed everywhere. This Andrew Yeager guy.
Another L for the Andrew politicians. Here we go.
And he's like, just seems gross. And reading the comments of it is gross. And Stephanie Williams was pro the
fucking Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, Andrew Cuomo. I mean, how many L's can we take, dude? Like, I can't believe this is how this is going.
All right, I'm going to read you some of this.
No.
Yes. Man. You have to read this because it's insane that this was mailed to my house.
I was almost named Seamus, and my mom talked my dad out of it. Like, I'm so pissed about that. Seamus Schultz, like, what a sick name.
You're
fucking
ridiculous.
Andrews. All right. Fucking Andrews.
Failed. Listen to this. Failed CISD candidate and liberal activist who signed the extremist SARC petition against Stephanie Williams. The SRC petition. Stephanie Williams is running against conservative trustee Andrew Yeager again. She is still obsessively criticizing Southlake's parents, who want to keep leftist politics out of CISD schools. That's the first blurb of this article. They call this woman a political activist, a political extremist, a woke extremist, like 1,000 times, and they accuse her of using campaign funds to Meanwhile, Miss Williams and her far-left friends appear to be funneling dark money through an extremely liberal and political 501c4 called
which is the Political Action Committee, which is producing this newspaper.
Yeah,
by the way,
called DATS. A massive IRS loophole allows C4 to spend dark money on politics while concealing massive donors' names. DATS has been heavily involved in CISD.
Republicans politics. Started this gangsta shit.
And listen to this. Listen now.
This is the thanks we get?
Listen now. Unhinged this shit is. DATS is an acronym for Dignity for All Texas Students. Its mission is to push critical race theories, racist diversity, equality, and inclusion, and promote the sexualization of kids and force other liberal ideologies in Southlake Carroll schools.
I thought that was the Catholic Church.
Dude, that's insane.
Like sexualization of kids. No. That's right.
Listen,
Catholic Church.
This doesn't make any sense. This sentence doesn't make any sense. Its mission is to push critical race theories, which doesn't
exist.
Critical race theories, racist, diversity, equality, and inclusion.
Oh, how dare they?
With like commas, like they're like
as if those are all the same thing.
No, like they're different. Like, how dare you promote diversity, inclusion, and equality?
Yeah, dude, that's your state.
That's your state too, buddy.
No.
Then there's literally a picture, and it says, "This is a picture of dads supporting Black Lives Matter and Joe Biden," and it's a screen picture. It's a screen picture of a retweet, a screenshot of a retweet of something Joe Biden posted.
Which is what, him like wearing
him saying
aviators?
It says it's a picture and it says, "We must take inequality head on." That's it, with like a picture, and that's the caption. And they've like circled it. They've circled it in like red ink.
I saw. Yeah, you showed me the picture.
I posted the picture.
I thought you circled it.
No, that's how it was posted, dude. I read
crazy.
that and it doesn't stop, dude. It doesn't stop. Hold on.
What? Okay. I think we need to be careful here. Should we really be giving this like that much airtime?
I mean, I think it's an interesting topic. Whenever you see the extremes,
it's interesting, but like we're kind of like promoting their shit.
Not necessarily. I think by saying that, obviously, we just called
it.
We're
reading it verbatim.
Well, I'm just saying that there's local. Well, I mean, I'm reading the blurbs that are absolutely ludicrous. That don't make sense.
Right.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, we have a political super PAC that's funded by like rich parents to make sure that these people are keeping school board seats, and in turn, they're releasing this crazy shit. Like crazy newspapers.
It is nuts.
This is so unhinged. This is like unhinged, crazy stuff. There's a girl that we grew up with who she teaches out in another ISD in this area, and she saw the post I put on Instagram story that were just like, hey, and she was like, dude, it's the same thing up here for our school board seats in like the county that they're in, her school district. That it's just the exact same thing.
It's all over the country.
It's all about
critical race theory.
CRT, which is a law school class that you take like way later.
Yeah, like they literally do not teach this in any of the schools.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about Ron DeSantis before with his stupid shit in Florida.
The don't say gay shit. Like, it pisses me off, dude, that like Republicans are so full of shit, but they're so much better at like messaging.
Well, I think that they just create these invisible enemies.
Exactly.
I think they're running out.
It's because they don't care. They don't give a fuck, like if it's true or not. So like they'll say like the wildest shit.
No, I don't think that's it. I think what they do is they play on people's beliefs in a certain way that gets them more emotionally.
They don't give a shit.
No, they play on people's heartstrings in a certain way that gets them more emotionally invested in what they're fighting for.
But they don't care if it's true or not.
Well, no, I know, but they don't care if what they're saying is true or not. They want the visceral response of those people that are going to defend whatever they're standing on. So they know how to get people riled up. Like if you were like, oh, the good liars.
I wish the Democratic Party was more ruthless. This is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I think if you were ruthless in the same way in a different direction, I think it comes off as pretentious because you're calling some of those people like dumb.
Woke, the woke class.
Yeah, no, dude. Oh my God, hold on.
I'm the biggest shit talker about the woke class.
There is,
but I'm also the biggest Democratic.
To discuss how unhinged this shit is, there is a diagram, there's pictures of people's cars with stickers, and there's Breitbart articles that are quoted with screenshots off of Twitter.
R.I.P.
Dude, this is like the craziest stuff ever. There is a diagram. I sent you a picture of it, and it is
Breitbart. I think he was gay.
There is a picture that is like a conspiracy theory chart about how the wokes war on South Lake. It's literally like a conspiracy theory board that starts with BLM and goes to like MTF and Creed and
exactly what you were just saying about how. Like when I said it, like I wish the Democrats were more ruthless, like, and then you were like, it would be kind of just the same, like in a different way. Like I totally agree with you, like on that, like with this, like this paper, like they're acting like they're woke and like pretentious, you know, like it's the same. It's a spectrum again, you know. It's like it's a circle. It's like it's not like left right. It's like y'all just meet in the middle and like are the same. Like, you know, political correctness, like burning books, like, you know, like we gotta ban like certain words, but small government. It's like, well, which one is it, dude? Like, you know, it's. But I totally agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane that they're putting like slanderous newspapers out that are dark money. Yeah, there is, and a lot of the
like
dark
1984 money, shit.
Like, yeah, like the dark money that's involved, and some of it's coming from y'all too. And there's a diagram that's showing like how people are connected, and it's like.
Who's paying for this newspaper?
Literally, it says on
because nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it.
Creed, cultural and race equality for every dragon LLC was formed in March 2021. That's like a blurb, and then it tells you like, this person. That's insane.
Hostile takeover that company, fucking NFT it, and then start putting out propaganda. On the left.
They have a block that says media, and it says other outside solicited forces, DOJ, DOE, and NAACP. They literally, on this diagram, they have the Department of Justice, the Department of Education, and the NAACP.
Okay, the Department
on a conspiracy board.
The Department of Justice was run by, what's his name? Bill Burr. Not Bill Burr. Burr, though, right? Was his last name? That fucking asshole. Yeah. And then the Department of Justice, of Education.
Betsy DeVos.
Yeah, dude.
Who ran like Jesus charter schools for profit, and her family's
and her brother was the one who was running Blackwater, just like killing like fucking civilians in Iraq by the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, just throwing them in.
And then murdered the fucking like president of Haiti, like with some Colombian mercenaries, like under a new name. Like, what are we talking about? Like that's what these people are idiots.
Yeah, Ryan Spears just came into the chat and just let you know it's Bill Barr. Yeah, you said Bill Burr, but Bill Barr was the big the big fuck who went over there. But that's like, dude, that's insane. How are you gonna have a conspiracy board where you literally have there's a hashtag
I want one.
DATS, Dignity for All Texas Students, 501c4, which is exactly what this fucking group is. And underneath it says hashtag Take Police Out of Schools. What?
But then they're like probably still they're bitching
because it's all these people who signed
defund the police, except for like no Democrat who's in office has ever said that once. It's like they just make shit up, dude. Like Biden's like, no, we should give more money to the police.
There's another one that like this person tweeted this. This is so insane, bro. Oh dang! But there's someone who let's go. Former grad. There's a former grad who like helped found the South Lake Against Racism Coalition. Let's go, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. It's the people who went to school there.
I founded the Fellowship of Agnostic Teens, and I had to take that down because the acronym was fat. So you know.
Well, I'm saying that there's people that we all went to the school, and then there's a bunch of people who never had to go there. Their kids did, and they're just like hyper obsessed with it, and it's super creepy. And the amount of money that's thrown around
school is bougie. Like think about like, okay, first of all, the Cowboys would come over there to like the practice like facility, and then think about the aquatic center, like when that got built, that was like
but I'm just saying that we actually
what high schools do you know?
All these people that are super involved are. A lot of the parents, like there was that teacher, there was that.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Like I'm saying, like there's so much money just thrown around. Like it's like insanity.
Yeah, there's so much money.
It's like a college, except for like not like it's a high school, so that like they can just like get like bougier and bougier shit, like because they don't have to like spend it on like 30,000 kids.
Bro, there is a quote in here where it's a picture of a tweet that's circled and it says, "This person made fun." mocked when Rush Limbaugh died. And it's a picture of a comment they posted.
I did that on camera.
Who didn't? Fuck Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah,
He's an
fuck that. Yeah.
He was an
Dude,
ass.
that motherfucker got the Presidential Medal of Freedom right before he died. Like, that is a disgrace. My mom was sad that day when he died. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I used to, like, roll around with my dad and hate listening to Rush Limbaugh. Like, I'm sure a lot of people hate listening to us. Like, and I encourage it. I'm just saying, like, fuck Rush Limbaugh. Are you kidding? Like,
yeah, I mean,
sucks.
Yeah, and that's where it's like, and it's in all bold. It literally says, like, this person said, mocked Rush Limbaugh's death. I was like, bro, get out of here.
Could not have died sooner. Like, just like. It's like that Koch brother who died. Like, get the fuck out. And then underneath
it says, Rush Limbaugh, conservative radio provocateur and cultural phenomenon.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I'll give him that. Like, they're not lying. He's just a fucking idiot. God damn it! Why do you get me all riled up with Rush Limbaugh, dude?
See, and this is like, that's what's crazy, man. Is that we got some people, I mean, because, you know, there's some very rich and affluent people of color who live in this area. I mean, there's former cowboys, there's Texas Rangers. I mean, there's all sorts of people from all walks of life and all sorts of ethnic backgrounds. There's a large Middle Eastern community that lives here. There's a large Asian community.
Fucking Don Henley.
There's a shit ton of people, so it's interesting to see how this one sect of the community, like, because I'd say that, you know, whenever we were in school, I was maybe one of like less than 12 black people that were in our school in our graduating class. I think 12 might be on the higher side.
Yeah, 12's in our graduating class?
Yeah.
Not even close to 12.
I know, I was trying to be generous. That's what I'm saying.
I'd say like 8.
The fact that you can count, and maybe. It's like, yeah, like there wasn't that many of us. Right. That like all these people and these parents, I've, you know, talked to parents of friends who moved after their kids graduate because it was like too stressful on these like people of color or these families.
You know what I haven't thought about? So, like, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Like, how many like Asian people like did we have at our school? Like maybe not that many as well. Like,
well, I mean, as we got younger in grades, it definitely was more diverse. There was definitely more.
As we got younger?
No, I mean, like, as the school grades got younger, not us. I think I've said that before. That's funny.
Yeah, I know. I was like...
No, as you go down in age group from our graduating class, they got bigger and the groups were more diverse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but yeah, there definitely wasn't a large, big minority population at all. Like, you could probably... Out of, you know, all the kids in our graduating class, it was probably less than 100.
I know, and like not very many people that were out of the closet. Like, I mean, like, you know, I was like discriminated against for being gay, and I'm not even gay, and like a lot of people wouldn't even like, you know, come out. And
it was, you know, and if you watch that new Abercrombie documentary, which
my brother's been watching,
it's really good. If you like, Brady would,
I know, Brady bitch. He was telling me about it, and I was like. I was like, dude, I remember being in Abercrombie and like my dad being so pissed because like the music was so loud and like the cologne was so strong. He was like, so "Get me the fuck out of here, dude!" Yeah. Like he just didn't want to be in there. They're just like blasting like Dave Matthews.
Gadzooks was chiller. I'd rather go. But if you watch that, that's like that era.
My cousin was an Abercrombie model. Shout out.
But that's that era that we're talking about. So there's a lot of people that, you know, like. It was very well off, very affluent. It was everybody had something.
It was the most affluent.
I try to explain to people. I'm like, it's, you know, you could leave your bike in your front yard for like 4 days and nobody would take it because like everybody has a bike. Like, why would I steal your bike?
But not your beer in your garage.
Well, yeah, but not, I'm just talking about even when you were kids. Like you had no fear of anything ever getting taken, and like if something did happen, I remember I've seen kids not make the basketball team and their parents call.
You talked about that before.
Coaches because their kid was crying and they got cut, and then the next day that kid's on like the A team. All sorts of goofy shit, man.
Dude, I didn't make the basketball team, and so every time you bring this up, it hurts.
I know, I didn't either. That's why I was pissed. I was like,
how did you not make it?
because the coaches didn't want to deal with me. I had too much of an attitude.
The reason why, because I didn't understand like that, like I'm like too rough when I play basketball, even like pickup games for years after that. But it's like because I played like football and hockey, and like I didn't really understand like fouling. I'll be in a pickup game and somebody goes up for a layup and I'll like shove them, I used to. And then it's like, what the fuck are you like straight up like brawl about to happen, and I would just do it all the time. I'd be like diving like on the concrete like to like save like a ball from coming like or going out of bounds like for no fucking reason so I just didn't get it like that because like hockey and football like back then at least like the goal was to fuck somebody up.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you would see things back then, but to see where it's reached, the levels of like crazy, there's literally some crazy conspiracy theory chart that showed up at my house. So I got it and I sent you pictures. I was like, dude, we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Like I was reading it. I was like, this is like the most craziest thing ever. And the way that they're describing things is so insane. And they literally have like things circled. Sark demand letter. We need comprehensive education that incorporates a critical approach and an accurate portrayal of history with the critical lens of racism in the past and present, the dynamic discussions on inherent privilege and the effective allyship to Black, Indigenous, and people of color.
What scares me is like, because my mom has been getting like this disinformation bullshit, but like via social media.
Yeah.
So now it's like not only is it social media, it's like the legacy like media like newspapers are being privately delivered, and you just said that they're like a non-profit, so like they don't even like pay taxes, like get the
and then they're sending
so
out
scary.
They're sending letters out complaining about other people not paying taxes and using loopholes and Black Lives Matter and how the ghost of Al Sharpton's gonna show up and you'll be
he's
like,
alive.
That's what I'm saying. That's how scary it is, man. He's everywhere, man,
and he's in good shape too.
He's gone to the eternal realm, man. He's everywhere. He's like a Skyrim character now. Like, no, that's like mind blowing. I got that. It blew my mind. I was like, damn, this shit's still going on. It's been going on for over 2 years now. And they're talking the slanderous tone in which they talk, like instantly the extremist left activist provocateur, like Black Lives Matter, getaway driver. I'm like, what the fuck?
I have to hit him with a full disclosure. My dad used to like shit on Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. He just didn't like how they were just like always involved in like everything. However, Jesse Jackson said at the inaugural, like when Barack Obama was just like become president
elect.
President elect. That day, he's on camera. Like I don't think he knew he was on camera. He said, "I want to snip his balls."
Yeah, I think
Yeah, because he was pissed because he ran for president and didn't win, and he didn't think Barack was giving him like enough credit. And it was like, shut the fuck up.
Well, Jesse Jackson. I mean, I'm just saying that's their.
Shut your mouth.
The
Don't
fact
you
that they
talk
have,
about Barack like that.
That they have the media. It might as well just say like fake news media, but then it's got like DOJ, DOE.
Like Putin's not involved in funding.
They recruited the Department of Justice to come in and talk about. It's just mind blowing. So I got this. I mean, keep an eye on it, and hopefully
Bill Barr's fat ass. Like, thank you, Ryan Spears, for pointing his name out. Bill Barr's fat ass like just came out with a book saying like, oh, once the insurrection happened, like I was like I resigned. Like even though Trump said that I was fired, I actually quit. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, we're all
get
idiots,
out of here.
Man.
Yeah,
but I mean, end of the day, this is some weird, crazy stuff, and I might keep getting more. We'll see. This is the limited edition, Volume 3. That literally says it on there. So I mean, I don't know where the other two are. I wish I kept them. I really wish I kept them. I wonder if they have digital. I bet you they have digital copies.
Oh. Yeah.
If they do,
and NFT them.
If they do, we're gonna look at them next time.
I don't know. Do you do this? Because I do this. I keep newspapers. So I have the newspaper of when that day Barack Obama won, and also his second election. And then I also have the newspaper of the day after Trump's inauguration when they did the Women's March. I saved those.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Well, it's not too weird.
I think, but like I don't have them like framed, so like, but I actually think it's cooler like that. It's like kind of like got like wear and tear on it.
No, but you should let it get the wear and tear and then you frame it.
Yeah.
You gotta and you gotta get like one of those glass on glass ones, so it's like a backless frame.
Ooh, ass on ass ones. You know what I'm saying? I can eat a peach for hours.
Why do you always say that?
Because I can. And you don't believe me. Peach Pit. I'll say it until I pay you $1,000.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that actually happens.
Come on, you know, Mr. Goody Goody for the money.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Look at. I'm not in the stew anymore.
I know that probably cost more than $1,000.
Yeah,
if you were still in the stew.
I got a snoring dog behind me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get Topanga to like get a bed so I can have like a Topanga cam and just like on her all the time.
Brady bitch was telling me that Weta wasn't allowed on the couches. He hired 2 different people to put the couches together, and the first person was incapable. Was like, I don't know how to hang a TV, and Brady had to kick him out of the house, but he kicked me out of the house because I had little Weta. And then he had somebody else come, and they were scared of the dog, so I had to like get outside of the house. And both times on both couches, because they were done by 2 different people, they couldn't find like the proper like nails that were like for the couches that got delivered, and I found them both times for them.
Where were they?
They're like stashed under like in like a secret compartment under the bottom of like the couch, like, so it's like Velcro on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but like he hired people who couldn't figure this shit out. I'm terrible at like putting furniture together, and I'm the one who found it.
Why did he hire someone to put it together?
Because he didn't want to deal with it. It's white privilege, you know what I'm saying? But
dude,
like,
he's gonna get mad. Watch out, dude.
No, it's true. Like, I mean, like, you know, shout out him. Like it's really coming together. Like shit's looking like fire right now. But like the first dude was like, oh fuck up. Like, like I was like, it was like the day after 420. I was like, this dude should have just been chilling with me yesterday, like smoking a blunt. Like, I don't know what's going on, but me and Ware are gonna go walk outside. And then he got another guy. It was like terrified of my dog. Like, I walked out of my room. He was like, and she was on a leash, and he was like, "Oh my god, I thought she was gonna kill me." I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know why people are so weird about dogs like that.
It's so weird. She's a psychiatric service animal. Fuck. Close them out, Joseph. Shit.
All right, well, that's going to be episode 35. And yeah, I mean, keep an eye out. If you don't, like, I was looking on Twitter, just hashtag Southlake, and there's some wild shit, man. I was like, going in this rabbit hole. But, you know, make sure you click like, click follow, subscribe. Make sure you guys leave us 5 stars. That helps us out. We really appreciate all the support. And yeah, you know, that's 35. That's pretty much all I got, man. It was another good one. And
I think you have a little bit more. I think you have one
another good one, and we'll be back, of course, on Monday night. What time do you want to do? Do you want to do? Because he wants me to be on time. Sometimes we're late. He's giving me shit.
I just the only thing is just like when we go live, I feel like that, like, if someone clicks on it, like they'll click on it as soon as they see that we go live.
What if I put a countdown on there so it gives us a timer to where we have? I'll look into it. But yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in for another one. Talk Sure to Get Off the Pod 35, over and out. And everybody, you can go fuck yourselves.
Peace.